So, I believe that is it for good OCs. Let's move on to bad OCs. Now, remind me again who went first this week?
Anyways, we're moving on to my OC.
Okie dokie! Tell us about it.
This is Solar Charge. He is a young colt who lives in Manhattan. He's excellent in science and has had a telescope since he was 12. But in Manhattan it was too polluted. I didn't know ponies polluted like that. I mean, I get it. It's supposed to be fucking Manhattan. But on his 18th birthday, he moved to Versailles, a cloud village. Shortly afterwards, he got his cutie mark for 3 stars. When he, I guess, to see this, as soon as he could see stars, he got his cutie mark. Apparently.
Okay.
And that's when he was 20.
Mm.
Or sorry, no. When he was 20, he opened a bar called the Vega. I don't know what that even means.
Called the Vega.
So he can fund money for a new telescope and supplies, and become an astronomer. Which I thought you kind of needed a degree to... I don't know.
I have a point to make about that, but I'm going to let you finish.
Okay, his occupation is bartender at the moment, because he opened a bar, which is, I guess that's fine. And 3 stars for his cutie mark. But I don't really get what his special talent is, because I guess it's just seeing stars. Because it really doesn't describe a talent there. He just kind of saw stars and was like, oh, fuck, man. Dude, this is my talent right here. I will make money doing this.
I can understand, an astronomer could be his, or astronomy is, his...
His personality is a very upbeat, sociable, live pony. He's always smiling. He likes to hang out in large groups and is okay with public speaking, but finds it hard to be serious and act mature at times, which just sounds like the average male. Also, he wears a tie.
Because ties.
I'm assuming because bar.
Okay.
The way he does striped hair annoys me.
Yep.
Because it's just hair and then stripes. There's no pattern to it.
So, Alright, I'll finish with the backstory because I have a point I really want to bring up.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so how fucking expensive is this fucking telescope he wants? Because if he bought a bar before he could afford a telescope, how big is this thing? Because clearly, because I'm like, okay, because when I think he needs to buy a telescope, I'm thinking of some thing you have on your patio or your porch or something.
He's obviously talking about one of those fucking astronomer stations with the huge ass telescope leaning outside the top of the roof.
Yeah, he means an actual big telescope. In what I believe my experience has been, if you're starting a bar, you're going to be working on a loss for the first year maybe. And that
loan you have to take out to get the money to afford a bar.
Yeah, so you might as well
take a loan out to be an astronomer.
Or taking a loan out with some grants and whatnot to do research with your telescope, and then maybe sublease the telescope.
Celestia and tell her that you can find Star Swirl the Bearded in the sky.
Yeah. I can do it.
Celestia, I just need $10 million. 10 million bits. And I can assure you that I will count stars for you.
There were a couple of things that you were describing about his personality and him being a bartender that really kind of don't make sense. Because you sit there and you think, okay, bartender, fun, upbeat individual, always smiling, hard to be taken serious at times. Yeah, that's not any bartender I've ever met.
Well, that sounds like the average sales pony, in my opinion.
Yeah, that makes sense. But bartender, nah.
I don't know. Bartenders can be like that.
Maybe it's because he's not a bartender, though. He's really an astronomer or whatever.
Are you saying that if you're actually a bartender, you're miserable?
Yeah.
So your special talent is serving a bar, and you can't try to find enjoyment in that?
That's
a very pessimistic view on bartenders, and I bet you that you have a few listening right now.
Special talent and things that will bring you happiness maybe two completely different things. Because you could have like a special talent in something that you're absolutely makes you unhappy, but you're just for some odd reason really good at it. And that would be the most cruelest of fate. I don't know, I gotta agree with you about that whole hair striping thing. It looks terrible. I like when some...
Terrible is a little bit bad. You can fix it by just lining the spikes with your stripes.
Yeah. Having the spikes...
It just looks bad. Especially since you almost did it in the back of the hair. Look behind the ear and it's not aligned correctly. Which is hand-drawn, but whatever. You can still do that.
Yeah. You can do it, you just gotta follow the natural curve of the hair better.
Well, yeah, besides that, I mean, this has been a pretty okay OC.
Yeah. Wait, did you bring an okay OC for your bad?
I mean, like, he can improve more than my other OC. Like, the other OC, he was fine up until, like, one or two things. This OC has a little bit of issues. Like, I don't know what his special talent really is. He just kind of saw stars one day and then he had a fucking butt mark. I don't know why he decided to be a bartender. I mean, that just kind of seemed out of nowhere, especially since you brought up the fact that it requires a lot of work and how much is this telescope that he's going for.
Yeah.
Also, I do like the idea that Versatiles, whatever the name of the Cloud Village is, I like how it's not just he moved to Ponyville or he moved to Cloudsdale, he moved to this place that's been in the show. But he did start from Manhattan, which I think I've been calling Manhattan this entire time, but whatever, because it's literally the same thing. There's horses all over New York. But besides that, everything else is pretty okay. Your color scheme isn't bad, and I honestly just don't dislike your OC, I just wish it could be better.
Okay.
Moving on.
Fantastic. We will move on then to my bad OC this week, which is Carrot Patch. Now, before I go any further, I do want to say that the clothing or tools used on this pony are very well done. I do like that. I think it's very well done accessories, and it's super fun, especially the hairbands I like as well. It definitely seems like a very nice OC. It's not... The hairstyle is great because it's very unique to this pony. I don't think I've ever seen a pony with that sort of spiky, messy kind of mane with it tied off like that. It's a little bit too cluttered, but that's beside the point. My main point with this OC is the colors. The colors are very saturated. You don't want to do that. It's too... We've said it with other characters, but it's too saturated. You need to bring it back down a little bit and make it a much more muted color. I mean, it's... people say the phrase pastel candy-colored horses because they're pastel-colored, candy-colored horses.
Hair is fine. It's her coat orange that's bad.
I will concede that.
Because if you tone that down to probably Applejack level, this would be a fine OC.
It's a well done vector, and I like seeing more artists do vectors just because I think nobody appreciates vectors, man.
Now, what about this character's story?
I can't find any of it. There's been so many reworks apparently on it that I'd be hesitant to say that if I did find any kind of a story on it, it would be outdated and not true to the character.
Okay. But I would lower the saturation on your orange and lower the saturation on your purple and your cobalt bluey purple in your eye, and then you should be fine. Your OC should look pretty good. Maybe come up with a story for it. I don't know if you have a story for it and we just didn't receive it, or if it's buried in a message because you don't have it in your description.
Yeah, if you have a story, put that shit in there.
Just put your story in the description and don't message it to us, because if you message it to us, it's a pain to go back and get when your OC is selected like 3 years later.
Yeah. That happens on occasion. Yes. So, anyway, sorry. But yeah, like I said, it's one of these things that the character has great tools and accessories, and I really like how it fits to the fact that, yeah, she's a farmer. These are her tools. This is definitely something that shows that it looks good. The tools look good, but the actual execution on colors with everything else, I find unappealing. And fixing them in just the little ways that we have suggested would probably make this better. But moving on from that, on to the actual voting part of this episode, going over the OCs that we talked about. I brought in Rosie Rascal by DB Kit, and then Meti brought in Double Shot. I remember this now. Yes, Double Shot by Ashy Sundown. Meti, was I able to persuade you to change OCs?
No.
Oh, okay. So, unfortunately, we were not able to sway
you.
No.
Okay, I guess we're gonna have to do rock, paper, scissors then.
Rock, paper, scissors like we always do. Okay. So, once again, we'll 1, 2, 3 and shoot, and we will show what we got, but we don't have cameras, so it is all about integrity. So,
I mean, we do have cameras, we just don't want to do it.
We just don't want to do it. So,
anyways.
Ready? 1,
Rock,
2,
paper,
3, shoot.
What'd you pick?
Rock.
I got scissors.
Yes! I win. Yay. So, moving on to bad OCs, we have Carrot Patch by Forgotten Remnant, and then Solar Charge by Epic Waffles. Meti, was I able to sway your vote into thinking that mine was the worst, or the bad OC?
No.
Okay. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna give you bad OC.
Yeah. Fuck
yeah. Because buying a bar so you can own a telescope.
telescopes are probably like $200, but then like you got fucking. I guess you're going for an advanced telescope.
Like the actual structure.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I don't know. Fucking hell, dude.
Commander would be able to talk more about.
Yeah, fuck. Why'd we have the astronomer pony on the one that Commander's not in?
Why not just have him bitch at me afterwards when he watches the episode?
Yeah, he's gonna post in the comment section. Oh, you guys are fucking dumb.
You fucking idiot.
Your OCs are shit.
This is how much a telescope costs. It's $2,000.
You're fucking dumb.
Calm down. Would you open a bar to buy a telescope?
You guys don't even know. I mean, okay, so you... great. So I won good OC this week, and Meti won bad OC. So it's an even split on that this week.
Rock, paper, scissors to see who won the full episode.
No.
Fuck you, I win.
Not gonna do that.
I win because you decline.
Didn't win because I declined. I won because I am...
That's how fucking tournaments go. If you don't show up, I win.
There wasn't ever gonna be a tournament. You can't... Anyway! God damn it. This fucking episode. So like we did last time, we're not going to be answering any questions. We're going to be saving them up for the end when we all get back together again. If you have any questions, feel free to submit them in, because we're going to make our 1 year special sometime in late February. I don't know, whatever, 4 episodes after this one, because we still have the Mummified and Smooth episode, we still have the Commander and Meti episode, and then we still have the Meti and Smooth episode. And then that'll be our 1 year after that. So 4 episodes after this one will be our 1 year. So, and like I said, feel free to submit any questions or anything for us at that time, and we'll kind of save them all for that time. And if you have any burning questions, we will definitely take care of that. Kind of like a mailbag episode, but if you have any questions, feel free to submit them to the show. Now, where you can submit those to, why don't you ask our good friend Metibobo, who is in charge of gathering questions, where they can send those in, or any OCs.
You can send us your OCs, your fan mail. You can send us a bunch of fan art if you want to. Heck, you can even send us some questions because we need those for the Q&A coming up in our 1 year. And you can send them all to us at eurocsucks.deviantart.com, at eurocsucks@twitter.com, eurocsuckspodcast@gmail.com, and eurocsuckspodcast.tumblr.com.
So, like you've probably noticed, we're doing our 2-man episodes on these weeks. And now we are going to roll the die of indeterminate fate. The D6 die that we have going on. We have, well, really, I guess I could have rolled a D4 if I really wanted to. But anyway, I've been rolling a 6, so I'll just keep rolling a 6. We still have at number 3, we have Mummified and Smooth. At number 4, we have Commander and Meti. And then finally, at 6, we have Meti and Smooth. So I'm going to roll. That rolled a 5, so that doesn't count. That rolled a 2. That was this week. That rolled a 3. So it looks like I'm having 3 episodes in a row.
I get another episode off.
Yay!
And then it's straight episodes for a whole god damn it.
Sorry, buddy. So that means next week is going to be myself, Mummified Thunderbirds, and my good buddy Smooth, our editor. We probably won't tell him what it's going to be until he edits the episode, so that'll be fun for him. In the meantime, keep it posted for all of our social links and whatnot to see if we do anything fun, like our game streams and whatnot. I've been Mummified Thunderbirds. I've been joined by
Metibobo.
And remember, your OC sucks.